Alright, let me carefully park this old and rusty tractor right here. There we go. Let's throw it in park, turn it off, and today we are going to be starting a mobile mechanic shop. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It does mean the world to me. And I think we should begin with the video. So by the way, I know I was saying it's rusty, but it's not rusty at all. I just like to play around, you guys. It's just a prank. Let me hop in my ATV and let's quickly go right up here because my farmhouse is right there on the hill. So let's quickly go up here. Oh, that was a little drift, and here we are. I normally leave my ATV parked right here in the back because it's not in the middle of my driveway, since we are going to be pulling out this beautiful GMC. And actually, you know what, we're not going to be pulling that out. So I guess let me back this thing up, since I am not going to be taking the TRX, but we will be taking the GMC. So let's pull this one out for sure. So let me carefully do that without hitting my truck, and then I think we should be able to close the garage. Oh, hold on, I think the winch might be able to hit the garage door. So I guess let me back this thing up just a little bit more. It's always better to be safe than sorry. So now we can turn off the lights. There we go, and we can close the garage. Let's go. All right, so let me hop in my truck, since the first stop is going to be at the trailer store, because that is going to be the place where we're going to be able to pick up the trailer today, and we're going to be using it to build our mobile mechanic shop. Trust me, you guys, when you guys take a look at this mobile mechanic shop, you guys are going to be shocked on how good this thing is gonna look. So let's make our way back into town and grab this trailer. I'm probably going to put so many tools inside of it, and then on top of that, we have a couple jobs already lined in place. So I'm going to try not to waste any time today, since we already have a couple jobs lined up. We have about 2 jobs lined up. One of them is, I think some guy ended up getting a flat tire near the brand new campground, and then the final rescue we're gonna have to do is at, I think, a mudding pit over there. I don't know, I believe it's a mudding pit that I've actually never been there, but it looks like we are here at the trailer store. I'm gonna quickly turn around the pickup truck and slowly get this thing connected to the trailer, which is gonna be this one right here. Take a look at this. Yo, this is a really nice trailer. If we open up this bad boy, you guys are gonna be able to see that it's looking very empty, which we are gonna be fixing right now. So let's take a quick look at this beauty. Look at that, we already got some nice cabinets. It looks like we have a winch door. I don't know what you use that for. Yeah, I don't know what you use that for. We might have to test it out today. Lastly, we have the most important thing, which is the lights. Look at that. All right, I think we can head out. Let me just turn those things off, and let's kick up the door and let's start making our way to the Plain Tool Store, which is right down here. So let me turn on this big boy and let's quickly pull into the Plain Tool Store. Honestly, I feel like I should just pull over right here, or you know what, maybe we could fit. Let's see, could we fit? Am I really a good driver? All right, let's see. You know what, I'm okay, I'm a decent driver. So let's leave this truck parked up right here. We're gonna quickly run inside the Plain Tool Store to grab every single thing to build our mobile mechanic shop. So let's run into the store. Open sesame, and then we are gonna run to the side over here. I think we might grab a shovel. I don't actually, you know what, I don't know if we need a shovel. Let's just grab a shovel just in case. You never know what the job might require. And then we run down here. It looks like we've got some of the brand new toolboxes, which of course we're gonna grab some of these. So let me grab this toolbox right here, and then we're gonna grab this toolbox right there. Nice. All right, so we got the brand new toolboxes right here. Oh, that kind of hit me. And then we are gonna grab some cones, because just in case we pull over and it's an emergency, we can just quickly close the road with these cones. All right, let's see, what else do we need? All right, let me look around the store and see if I can grab, oh wait, should we grab some of these tower lights? I think I might grab some of these just in case it's dark and I need to get under the hood. Then this is gonna come in dandy handy. So I'll just get another one. All right, we have our 2 tower lights, and we are gonna come over here because we don't want to leave without grabbing a tow strap. This is probably the most important thing that we are gonna be buying, but I'm gonna walk around the store one last time just to make sure we don't miss out on anything, which it looks like we might be good. Oh, you know what, we could grab a lantern. We don't know if we are gonna need this as well. We could put it underneath the trucks that we are gonna be fixing today. So let's grab all of these things, and then we are gonna quickly check out. Hello, good sir, I want to check out all of these things. How much? You're telling me all of this is worth over $1,000? Look, there's a bird behind you. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh my goodness, I can't believe we just paid $1,000. Wink wink. And then I think we should just set up our mechanic shop right here. So let me quickly run inside, and oh, where are the lights? I forgot where. Oh, here it is. yes, I kind of have short-term memory. I think we should just begin with maybe the toolboxes, since this is the biggest thing in our inventory. So I guess let's place the toolbox right there. All right, is it too crooked? All right, it doesn't look too crooked, you guys. I think it's good enough, and I am gonna put the toolbox right there. Look at that, dude. I think I might be cooking, chat. So next up, we have some cones, which I think we might be able to put on the cabinet. Wait, can I put this on the cabinet? Oh no, I think they're locked. All right, that's fine. We can just put our shovel right here. Let me open up the flap, and then I'm gonna be able to put my shovel right here. So let's put the shovel right here, and then we are gonna put our little lamp, which we managed to buy, and I guess I'm gonna place this one right here. There we go. We still have our toe strap, which we can easily put right here in the cabinet. So let's put it in the drawer. There we go. And then how do I put my cabinet back in? Uh-oh, I think this might be stuck. You know what? Let me just put it right here. There we go. And I'm gonna close back the drawer. Now, I guess I can just put the tower light right here in the corner. There we go. And then we have one more, which I guess we'll just put it right here in the back. All right, nice. Everything is looking very nice. Let me just quickly close up the flap like so. And before we finish our mobile mechanic shop, all we gotta do is put the cones down, which I think I might start with the small ones, and I also don't know where to place them. I guess we can just line them up on the side, I think. I don't know. Actually, you know what? I have an idea. We're gonna put this tower light right next to this one right here. There you go. And then I guess we'll just put the cones right here. We're just gonna stack them up. This is gonna be a lot of cones, you guys. So I'm gonna try to my best to squeeze all of them right here. And if I run out of space, then I might be cooked. Let's do that. Look at that, dude. We have a lot of cones. And I guess we'll put some more right here. All right, there you go. We are finished putting the big cones. And now let me quickly hurry up and finish putting the baby cones, the small cones. These are kind of my favorite ones, not gonna lie. Oh yeah, dude, everything is gonna be able to fit in here. I might have been overreacting, you guys, which is definitely not new. We have everything inside of our mobile mechanic shop. If we take a look, I might have not put these right. All right, there you go. That should be completely fixed. And if we close this, everything should be undercover. Oh yeah, I think we're ready to get out of here. Let me just quickly turn off these lights right here. There we go. And now we're gonna be able to close that door and make our way to the first job, which should be actually not too far away. Like I said, it's gonna be at the brand new campground, or at least like heading towards over there. Let me carefully back up the trailer, and we are gonna make a left turn right here. So let's make a left turn right here. I kind of should have put my blinkers, but that's fine. There's no traffic today. And then we should be able to take this road right here. Let me just read the sign and make sure I am going the right way, which says the Redneck Yacht Club. Okay, perfect. So this is gonna be the perfect direction where we have to go. And right now, all we gotta do is look out for the truck and see if it's broken down, which, oh, I think, talking about broken down truck, this is gonna be the truck that we are gonna be fixing up. Let me just quickly pull over. I'm gonna park right in front of him. I just gotta make sure I'm not too much on the main road. There we go. Let's park up right here, and then we are gonna put the cones so we can quickly close the road. I think I might have to use the big ones since it is at a very sharp turn. Look at that sharp turn. I want to make sure people are able to see these cones for sure, because if they crash into me, then there's gonna be more problems to fix. So let me quickly close up the road right here. There we go. Boom. Let's see, is that it? I think I can put more cones right here. There we go. Oh yeah, look at that. We are cooking, chat. And now let's quickly check the problem on this. Let's see, what tools do we need? Okay, so it looks like one of the wheels is flat, so I might be able to fix it with my tools. Let me just quickly open this up, and we are gonna open up my flap right here. Oops, that was the wrong drawer. All right, let me grab my spare tire, and then I'm gonna drop it right here. I'm gonna quickly grab my lamp so I can make sure I can see what I'm doing. So let me place it right there. All right, so it looks like we just gotta get under there and just quickly fill it with air, and then once we patch it up, we should be ready to go. So I guess I don't want to bore you guys, so let me quickly do this and I'll be right back. Alrighty, everyone, we are now back and with a fixed tire. Oh yeah, look at that, dude. This thing is looking good again, even though I believe a dually should fit right there. I'm not sure what he's running these wheels, but anyways, let me pick up my mess. Since we are done with this job right here, we have one last one that we are gonna quickly run over to and get that fixed as fast as possible. All right, all of our cones should be picked up, and then the owner of this pickup should be right there in the tiny house, so hopefully he can just quickly come out and pick up his truck, or a tow truck might come and pick that up and take it to the impound, which would not be good at all. So let me quickly place all of these cones. All right, I managed to place every single cone, and we should be able to get out of here. Let me just just close that flap, and I'm gonna quickly check my map just to make sure I'm gonna go the right way. Okay, so it looks like it's gonna be right around here. So I'm gonna put it in my GPS with my gigantic screen right there, and we are on the way to the last job. All right, everyone, I think we might be getting really close to the next car that we gotta rescue. It might be in the mudding pit. I don't know. Let's actually take this trail right here. Oh my goodness, I did not know it was that deep. But it looks like my truck is not really having a problem right now since this thing is a dually and I can pretty much do everything. But I'm currently looking at the mudding pit. I don't see it so far. Maybe I might have gone to the wrong pit. Wait a minute, is that it right there? Hold on. Oh dude, it's right there. Look at that. I'm gonna have to leave my trailer right here. For now, let me just grab my tow strap, which should be right here. So let me quickly open up the flap and grab my tow strap. Oh yeah, and disconnect this. There we go. We are now gonna be able to pull this truck out of the muddy pit. I'm gonna be really careful, you guys, because I don't want my truck to get muddy at all. So I guess let's connect. Oh wait, I had a winch, bruh. You know what? Let me just use the winch, bro. Let's use that, and then oh no, I'm gonna have to get dirty. Okay, here goes nothing. Oh no. All right, connected. Come on, connect. All right, there we go. We are now connected, but I am now all dirty. Look at that, dude. I'm gonna have to take a shower when I get home. All right, so I guess let me try to retract it. I don't know if that is gonna work. Oh dude, that's working. No way, that's actually working. Now this is the hard part. I'm gonna hop in and I'm gonna try to reverse. If that works, then we should be able to be done with today. So let me quickly get in. All right, let me back this thing up. Careful, come on, you can do it. Oh no, come on, we're almost there. Yes. All right, what if I just retract it with the winch? Would that work? Oh yes. No way. Let's go. Now let me just disconnect the winch and take a look at that. We managed to successfully rescue this truck, even though I'm a little bit dirty, you guys. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. Your support means a lot to me, but I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.